Good morning, everyone. Right now in Ambrosia, it's 10:39 a.m. on Tuesday, March 31st, 2020. Now, for today's announcements. We have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big Ambrosia welcome to Annalise. Congrats, Annalise. I'm sure you'll enjoy island life here. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. In the last episode, we celebrated the opening of the Able Sisters, as well as the opening of our new bridge. To apply you set up as a small thing, token of our appreciation, we put $1. What? You little cheapskate. Well, actually, hold on, let me see how they come. Hold on a second. Let me see how this. I'm sorry. I'm not interrupting my intro, but like, I want to see how this converts, because like, that seems pretty cheap. What does he do? Okay, that's one thing I do. Okay, so I know I complimented the villagers and their more I guess personality that they show now, but they do stuff like this. Like they run around the plaza sometimes, and then like maybe I just have like a lot of Squidward in me naturally. Don't take that in the wrong way, but this visually annoys me a lot. Coco, no, Coco, you're supposed to be the good one. This just visually annoys me so much. Maybe I just hate fun. But then again, why would I be playing Animal Crossing? Well, to be fair, I am the person who keeps 68 tarantulas in his home, so maybe I do just hate fun. Okay. Nope, not there. Okay, let's see how many 1,000 points gets you. Okay, so we got yeah. Okay, because I never showed it off before. There is the bell ticket here, and so I never showed it off before. So the bell ticket, you get 3,000. So assuming you spent your 1,000 on this, you would lose 4,000 bells. Well, that's a terrible return on investment. I know, like, you want to do it to get more villagers. I understand that, but like, from a business perspective, that's a terrible return on investment, which would only annoy me, really. Okay, so Cake. Whoa, this looks pretty cool. Well, okay, we'll get Cake Bazaar. But okay, now while we're doing this, I do need books though. So while I'm doing this though, as you saw with the intro, we have a new villager who moved in today, Annalise. And so you maybe wondering, oh, Ty, you invited someone from off screen? No, I actually didn't. So that's the special thing we're going to be talking about today. So unless there's something else that I just wow, 10. Oof. Unless there's a mechanic I flat out don't know about. I'm going to go over the 4 ways you can invite villagers to your town, or have villagers come to your town, rather. So, first off, you need an empty plot of land. That's like the first basic standard. I hope that'd be a relatively obvious thing. I mean, I already got the song, so I'll just come back to the books later. Anyway, so you need an open plot of land. That's the obvious first step. And then, so if you have an open plot of land, if you go to one of the Mystery Islands with the Nook Miles tickets, then a villager will randomly spawn there. Like, there's always going to be a villager who will spawn there, but who they are is obviously random. Well, okay, maybe it picks from a pool, but the point is it's random. And so, then from there, you can invite them if you choose to, and then they'll just take up the plot of land. Another way is, okay, I'm assuming you're going to need an open plot of land, otherwise a campground won't, or else a camper won't spawn either. Which, if that's the case, it's pretty annoying. Or I don't like that, rather, because in New Leaf, campers also had mini games that they could play with you, even if your town was full. And you could get unique furniture from them, and other furniture as well. So if that's the case, then it seems like it's another case of a feature being downgraded, which I really am not down for, because it seems like there have been a couple of features that have gotten downgraded, rather. Or at least trivialized, in a way. So that's the second way. The third way is to scan an amiibo, and if it's just like how it is in New Leaf, then how it works is you scan an amiibo, and basically you just call them up and be like, okay, come on over. And then they would occupy your campground, and then you can invite them if you so choose. And then the fourth way that I discovered is, If you have an open plot of land and you haven't invited anyone within a given amount of time, a villager just randomly will buy it up and move in. Basically how it's been in previous games, with a villager randomly popping up. This fourth way I am fine with from previous games, but I don't like it in this game. Let me explain myself. So I'm going to be standing here for a while. So let me explain myself. You spent 10,000 bells, which is paltry, but still you spent money to put down this plot of land. And your first time you're doing this, you're not told that a villager can just randomly buy it up and move in. You're not told this, as far as I know. Like, maybe I missed something I read, but from what I saw, they never told you this. So, you're putting it down thinking, okay, I just need to wait till I see a campground villager or an island villager that I like to invite. But then you come back and you see, oh wait, someone just randomly picked it up. I don't like it because they don't tell you enough of the facts that you need. It's almost like they didn't put it all in the contract. So, it's kind of like you almost makes it feel like you wasted money. Because then what if a random villager moves in and you don't like them? Then the game just forced the villager you don't like onto you. And they didn't tell you this. So I feel like to make this mechanic better, you should still be able to buy land, because I still think that's a cool idea. But you should be able to select whether or not a random villager can move in, or if that space is reserved for someone you privately invited. And that's how I feel this mechanic should be. Otherwise, I feel this is another case of a little bit of a trap mechanic, at least for the first try. But even then, it could be a trap forever, because if you don't want random villagers to move in, then you have to constantly be cycling through islands very quickly within like a day or two, or else it's going to get sapped up regardless. So, I just don't think it's a well thought out mechanic anymore. Like I said, if there's something I missed, please let me know, but otherwise, from what I interpreted it, it's another case of a poorly executed mechanic. Okay. Oh, feathers, this place is a terrible mess. How embarrassing. I have a good excuse, my dear. I just moved here today, after all. Still, I hate for you to see it like this. Goodness, where are my manners? Your name is... So nice to meet you. My name is Annalise. Now, I don't mean to be rude, but let's continue this chat once I put everything in its proper place. Well, I like how she looks from a design perspective. So, you know, they kind of like covered their grounds there pretty well, but still, I don't think it's a well-executed, or at least a well-explained mechanic. It's kind of like Wisp, where he's like, oh, you can pick something expensive, but oh, wait. I actually don't know how to value items, so actually I can get you something that's worth 100 bells. So it's like, no, you tell me that beforehand, and then you let me decide. Like, you don't tell me after the fact. Welcome to my snack house. I heard you dug up some fossils yesterday, Ty. Man, they really love recycling this time. If there's fossils, there must be dinosaurs here. We moved here too late. We could be riding dinosaurs. What's a burn? Have you talked to the new person who moved here today? I'm going to talk with them with loot? I'm guessing he means lots, but because of the multiple O's, it makes it more loot. I'm gonna talk to him until they're sick of me, and we'll be the bestest friends. Off I go. Burn! Okay, then. So, yeah, that's my rant of the morning. You know, I'm gonna be honest, though. For as, you know, happy and positive Animal Crossing usually supposed to be, this game has induced a lot of negative feelings in me. Hey, how's it going, snooze it? Clear sky, smooth sailing, living the dream tide. That was like nothing for me to go on. What's the latest? It's only Tuesday. We got a long way until the weekend, or as I like to call it, the week's after party. I'm just gonna lay low, snack on sauerkraut, call me when the week's almost over. Okay, it's actually funny you mentioned Tuesday like that, because I remember reading that people are more depressed on Tuesdays than any other day of the week. I'm guessing the logic is that, you know, Monday is kind of like, it's almost like you expect Mondays to be kind of a downer, so you're not as depressed as a result. But Tuesdays are like, you don't have like the Monday blues, but like Tuesday is like after Monday is the farthest from the weekend. Something like that. How's your day going, Duyoink? Today's already fun, Duyoink. Well, that makes one of us. Now turn back. What's on your mind, Duyoink? Was that you that I heard hitting rocks yesterday over and over again, Duyoink? I hope you didn't break your shuffle. Fascinating. Hey, hoo-hoo-ha, you good? Gotta start the day off right. Muscles are a lifestyle, hoo-hoo-ha. Don't turn over here. You're just raring to go, huh? So, what do you need, hoo-hoo-ha? If you get stumbled with a question, resident services is the place to get you an answer. Hoo-ha. Like, for instance, I asked Isabella if we could get a training gym. You said no. Okay, so that wasn't the answer I was after. But it was totally an answer. Why would she reject the training gym? That sounds like a good idea. Staying fit's a good thing. I mean, I don't practice staying fit, but it's a good thing, I tell you. Okay, so let's see. We still need to talk to Pashmina, and we also still need to talk to... Oh yeah, good, there were black tulips. I almost said black tulips. Oh, whoa! He's here? Oh, okay, hold on. Well, that was unexpected. So this is one of the new characters who was introduced for New Horizons. Get back over here. Hi, do you live here? I'm Flick. I'm kind of a bug buff, an insect enthusiast, an arthropod artiste. I love all the bugs and their appendages. I've been traveling across all the island looking for my soul bug, the perfect inspiration for my thoughts. I must capture every wiggly leg, every joint of the antenna. We're so lucky to live in there. So if you find a bug, will you sell it to me? I can pay a little extra. No price is too high for my chitinous kindred. And that's any bug. Devotion with conditions isn't devotion at all. That's actually a pretty good phrase to keep in mind. Anyway, and if you're interested in my art at all, just let me know. My commissions are Oh, huh. That's very different. I thought Flick was going to be like the new bug-off guy, but oh well, maybe he could be both. But that's interesting. Oh, are you interested? I consider my mission to bring the bugs power imperfectly to places they haven't yet realized. Bugs form whole and complete from the moment of its creation, while we poor observers are flawed. I seek to capture a shadow of that form, and while I do need live models to work from, I don't charge dollars. If there's a bug you want me to sculpt, bring me 3 of them. Whoa, that's really cool, actually. Oh, wow. May you one day find your own path of investigation. Whoa, he can like... Wait, so he said sculpt. Does that mean he makes sculptures, or that he makes paintings? Or does he make, like, depending on the situation? Oh, ooh, there's 3 peacock... There's 2 more peacock butterflies. We're doing this now, because I want to see this. I want to see this. You, get over here. Hey, brother, don't run away. Don't run away. Come on, come on, come on. Master the text, master the text. Come on, get over here. There. We got 3. Oh man, this is like divine interventions. Like the holy animal on top blessed us with this. We need to see what this mechanic is, because I am actually very curious now. Will this be the thing that picks up my mood? And I also like how his net. Yeah, here we go. I like how his net has spikes on it, almost like it's like a spike collar as well. The bag one when a red fest before me, how will I react? Laughter? Oh! I'm sorry, I lost the bugs. Have you found any bugs yet? I'll buy any kind. Any. Oh, and if you want to commission a piece of art. Okay. Really? What kind? Okay, so peacock butterflies are normally worth 2,500. So let's see how much they're worth now. A peacock butterfly? My shrill, my squealing heart. It's so beautiful. Your peacock butterfly, would you it's 3,750? Hold on, let me check and see what percent increase that is. Because I wonder if it's on a percentage basis or if it's like he adds a certain amount. So let's see. So that's a 1.5 increase in price. So that's pretty cool, actually. What? No, I was was enough to just behold. I'm off to the next challenge tomorrow at 5 a.m. Maybe you'll have a... He's here until 5 a.m.? Imagine the amount of money you can make off of this guy. Hold on. Because if he's a 1.5 increase and tarantulas are worth 8,000, then, okay, actually I can do the math in my head, but that's easy. That's 12,000, and I have 68 tarantulas in my home, so that's, oh my, that's almost over 800 million bells, or not million, 800,000 bells. That's amazing. Flick, please, stay here, come off, move to my town if you need to. My world was once grand though. Then they brought the riotous jointed rainbows of wonder. Oh, sorry, I'll stop. They found any bugs in because I bought any kind. And I do want to commission your art, man. Oh, I see. The time has come for me to two travelers to begin our journey. What bug have you chosen to act as our guide? Noble peacock butterfly. Can you power 3 of them? They will be happy and safe with me. Score a commission, I mean. And so our contract is bound, human. What does it turn into persona? Already I feel the all-consuming fires of my creative inferno warm in my big cold blood. When I have completed my labors as midwife to the muse, I'll ship you the peacock butterfly by mail. Okay, so that's really cool. So it seems like Flick is one. Okay, well I had to check other books that fully tested, but it seems like Flick is 1.5 times whatever the base price of the bug is. Which, if that's the case, that is amazing. Like, you really should be. This should be like the day you pay off your debts or stuff like that. And the commission thing, I look forward to seeing if it's like a painting or maybe like a sculpture, because that will go with the nature room that I'm going to be trying to build on top. What's the turnip prices for today? The current price of turnips are 58. Ugh. That's, oh man. Okay, so I forgot to check the turnip prices yesterday. Well, anyway, I bought 1,000 turnips from Sally Mae on Sunday, and I forgot to check Mondays, but usually the good prices won't be on Mondays anyway. So let me explain a bit how the turnip stock market works. So you buy a certain amount of turnips, and the price that Sally Mae sells turnips for is a random number between 80 and 110 bells. So, excuse me, this is 80 and 110 bells. This week she set it at 100 something for me, which is actually bad because that's pretty much the high end of things, obviously. So, after you buy your turnips, throughout the week, Nook's Cranny is going to have varying prices. It's going to have varying prices of what the turnips are going to sell for. There are, assuming they're still the same as in New Leaf, there are 4 general kinds of trends. There is the descending trend, which is the one you absolutely don't want unless you bought turnips for like 80 something, because it will start around 90, I think, and then it will constantly be decreasing until it hits 50. That's the one you don't want, because otherwise that means you're going to lose money. The next kind is a random week. Basically, it's just that. It's going to be constantly random. Like, I think at 3 points during the week is when it's going to be above 110. And it's going to just be random. There is the third kind, which is the small spike. So it's, I think, after 2 days worth of price decreases, you will get 3 days of price increases until it reaches its max on the 3rd day. I believe. I may need to recheck it. It's actually not looking too bad. Anyway. And then the last one is the large spike, which I think is after 3 days of decreases, you'll get 3 massive increases with the 3rd day being a spike. But basically the point is, it's about the middle of the week when you'll have your ideal price. Oh my gosh, fine. I should have read the instructions, whatever. Oh, what's up, Ty? Ahem, well, I'm making a carpet sofa. I dreamt the idea when I fell asleep watching Maglevs in Love. It's about trains and love. One of them hang on. Well, actually, no, I want to actually know about this now. It doesn't matter if Magla and Mike took their relationship off the rails. Oh, man, that's... Okay, I'll... Credit where credit is due. That was a good one. See, now I actually kind of want to know more about this Maglev love. Is that what it's called? Maglev love? Anyway, oh my gosh, Sharpay, it's so way easy. You'll slap one together in no time. Says the person who was struggling. I guess she could just be complimenting me, saying I am of higher intelligence. Anyway, let me see this, because I do have some cardboard boxes, admittedly. Let's see here. I just hope it doesn't look ugly. Huh. I mean, yeah, it looks ugly, but it's like... It's almost like something you expect a college student to make. It's like... You know what? What do we got here? Sticks, tape, cardboard. Yeah, we're making so fun. Okay, all that leaves is Pashmina, and in the title screen she was awake and wandering. So, yeah, she's out. No, that's a shame. Come on, sit. Get down. There we go. Yeah. What the? Oh, there's Mina. What are we standing in front of? Oh, it's a stink bug. Now? I'm kind of busy. Hey, why don't I talk to her? Oh my god. Oh man, that. Whoa. I'm sorry, that was actually kind of funny. Whoa, kidders. Ooh, excuse me. Someone's kind of chatty. Feeling chatty. I had this weird dream about Waffle, and I guess I had to do all the digging things. Kidders just died. No, she already said that. The other one came over, talked about rocks, get tasty after that, and then the rest of the two were polishing rocks. I don't know, dreams are weird. Yeah, I remember, because I said, and because I know what I said dreams think weird, or no, I don't think dreams. Yeah, that's what I said, I don't think dreams. So yeah. She definitely said that before on screen, no. Okay, so that's every villager talked to now. And just for the record, I will be building a new, plot of land for houses, and I'm going to be... I may or may not be inviting someone else screen. I'm not sure, honestly. Anyway, let's head on into the Able Sisters and see what they have for us today. Hey there! Welcome to Able Sisters, where we sell fashions made lovingly by Claw. Okay. Oh. You know, that looks pretty nice, actually. Oh gosh. And then a noble. This also looks really nice, actually. Man, they make it hard on me. If you need something, could you talk to the other hedgehog, please? Your sister has a name, you know. No talking, only song. Oh, oops. I'm happy to help you with whatever you need. Just step away from the seamstress. This is like, she just put like a fence up, like, do not approach the seamstress. Hold on, let me see something. Can you buy this quill? No, okay. Can I get a good view of this? Hold on, let me see. Get closer. Yeah, here we go. So, I want to see this here. Because, well, I'm not going to talk about it now, because I'm going to hope that they talk about it. But basically, this is perhaps one of the most famous in-game stories of the game related to those pictures. So, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it yet, because hopefully she will talk about it. Okay, I might as well get spoiled entirely. So, if you talk to Sable, you'll see her dialogue is constantly changing. And in City Folk in previous games, if you talk to her more, she'll basically talk about her and her sister Mabel's backstory. And it's highly regarded as one of, if not the best backstories in the entire game. Like, but trumping all others easily. So, I'm not going to talk about it in hopes that she will talk about it herself. So, there, I'll leave it at that. Okay, we got some good stuff in today. We actually got like a lot of good stuff. Like, this is almost entirely stuff I would want. Like, I don't care that much about the college card. Okay, I'm a bit, okay, You know, one thing I sort of lamented was kind of how long I took in the last episode just mulling over stuff. Like, I hope you all didn't mind it, but yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can make a decision quickly. Or, you know, I'll just cut ahead to when I figure out something. Okay, so I finally decided. Actually, it didn't take me that long. But, so, you know, Louis really been pushing fitness on me, so I went with a sports jacket, some rain pants, sports sandals, and you can't see it, but there's some socks called, Tabby or Tabai. I never heard of Tabby or Tabai before. Maybe I've worn them, but I never, like, knew what they were called. What are these? Like, are these, like, a brand of sock in the real world? Not a brand, but, like, a kind of sock or, like, something? Because I honestly don't get what it's supposed to be. But I did get a new achievement. Probably from spending enough money. Let's see, I'll reward you with miles based on the number of items you have in store. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, well, I hit the maximum of that. Ooh, wow, 5,000. That's a lot. Actually, no, not really. Okay, so... Sorry, got a bit of bad air in me. Ugh. Anyway, we are actually doing pretty well on the Nook miles. Like you see, I've gotten some good mileage on some of them. Get it, mileage. But I have maxed out a couple of them, like Greedy Weeder. I think it's like selling out 3,000 weeds. Trash Fish is catching up 20 trash, which, granted, I went to Trash and Cash Island, but yeah. Fruit Roots is going to be a hard one because those other two missing stamps are fruit trees that I just, period, haven't found. I've heard that there is an island that spawns other kinds of fruits. So like the peaches, for example. So I'm really hoping I can find it, but obviously, you know, there's no guarantee. So, I think now I'm going to be doing the daily rigmarole, putting in the blathering of the episode, and we're almost out of time, so we're going to end it off pretty soon now. So, anyway, let's get to the daily rigmarole. Okay, so I caught 3 more peacock butterflies and came back here to see what he says now about art. This is about your commission for... Okay, no, so I guess it is a sculpture. Okay, anyway, this is about your commission for a sculpture based on an exquisite peacock butterfly, right? I got the image in my mind. Now my mortal digits must bring it forth before its flame is extinguished. When the final piece is manifested itself beyond the limitations of my frame, I'll mail it to your house. Okay, yeah, so you can only commission one thing per visit. And, well, I don't know how often he visits the island. Like, I don't know if he's like a once-a-week thing like Kicks, or if he's just like utterly random. So, that'll be present. No, that's not be present, but, well, I guess it will be kind of present when I get it, but, no. I will make your kind extinct. I will make your kind extinct if I can. Anyway. So, yeah, so... Wait, what was I just saying? Huh. I don't remember anymore. Man, my memory's really been going. Anyway. Let's see what's in here, and then we can end it off. A bear cap? What? Ugh. Oh my god, ugh, that's ugly. Man, I had like so much more hope, and like that honestly severely, and I mean like severely disappointed me right there, honestly. I was hoping it'd be more bear-like. Man, these past few episodes have been such a roller coaster of emotions from me. It's like so many things done right in the game, but then it's like so many things done wrong in this game as well. Okay, I say it's so many, but like it's more like so many things have been done right, but it's the few things that they get wrong, they really get wrong to the point that it like irritates me. Like there's a lot of repetition I feel in some areas, which that really annoys me. But I've been negative enough for one episode. So today, we met our new villager Annalise, and so she'll be all moved in tomorrow. And today, and we also met, what was his name? The chameleon kind of guy. Well, we met him, and actually, no, he may not be a chameleon. Well, actually, no, he probably is a chameleon. I'm just getting aside the point. So we did those two things, and tomorrow we will see Annalise when she's fully moved in, and yeah. Okay, see you all next time.